go to the park, we might see one of the girls doing their session, and all we can do is wave at the other side of the pitch, obviously, which is, yeah, it's hard, but yeah, we're so excited to see each other because we see each other on a daily basis generally, and even on our days off, we would probably have a coffee or go out for lunch or something together. So, I mean, I guess it's the same for everyone not being able to see their families, but this is our football family, so it's been tough. So we seen Leonie Meyer in the park when we were running the other day, and we were just literally running and waving at each other, both out of breath. It was quite warm, so we were both sweating, and we're just laughing and waving at each other. Some of the girls put in the group that they were driving to the store, the food shop, and it was Leah Williamson, and they were in the car, and Louise Quinn was doing her run, and they were beeping the horn, and she was running past, and she was like raving as she's doing her runs past. But I think we're putting these in the group just to keep each other ticking over and make sure that we know we're seeing each other and making a little bit of a joke.
I suppose for you it's that really unusual situation where you were missing out on the season anyway when it was being paused because of the injury.
Yeah, I mean, I missed two games for Arsenal, and obviously came off early in the game that I got injured in, so it was frustrating. I missed the She Believes Cup through sorry, at England, so it was a little bit frustrating for me. I don't want to say I ever wanted anything like this to happen, but obviously at the moment it's kind of helped me get back fitter, and hopefully time the season, fingers crossed, starts again. I'll hopefully be fit enough to be playing again, so I won't miss too many games, but probably for the wrong reasons.
Now the Olympics has been delayed, you yourself must have been sort of wondering, will I even make it in, obviously having missing season.
Yeah.
Well, now you've got that extra hope of actually making Tokyo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a frustrating one because obviously I wanted to be away with England the last camp, because obviously Phil's the Olympic manager. So yeah, it was a bit of a weird time for me. I mean, not that I ever want to be injured, but when I found out it was an MCL, obviously you kind of hold your hands up rather than an ACL injury. So yeah, it would have been a weird one for me. I would have had to try and get back as soon as possible, which obviously with these kind of injuries sometimes can be worse if you try and come back too soon, but that probably would have been something I had to do to try and get involved in the Olympic squad. So I guess it's one worry that I don't have to worry about, but at the same time it would have been nice to play in the Olympics this summer.
What do you reckon should happen to the league? I mean, obviously lower down the pyramid, the leagues have been stopped. Are you sort of watching and waiting on the WSL? What do you think should happen to it?
It's a tough one. I mean, as an Arsenal player right now, we're third in the league. There's still obviously a lot of games to go to be played, if there can be, and obviously as a footballer you want every game to be played. But also at the same time is, if it was null and void, we would obviously have no winners and we would automatically qualify for Champions League again. So yeah, this, I guess for an Arsenal player, maybe not that we want that because we want to play football, but it wouldn't be the worst situation. But it's hard, our general manager rings us up every week and she hasn't really got any updates because no one knows what's happening. You don't know when it's going to get any better. You don't know when anything's going to... Yeah, it's all just a guessing game right now. So it's hard. She wants to update us but can't really update us with much. They've got proposals in place. Can they start the league at the latest by late June? And if that's possible, but then the repercussions of not getting much time off before the league starts again. So yeah, it's a big headache for the FA, which is one I wouldn't like. But I mean, as a footballer, I want to play football as soon as possible again. But yeah, it's not as easy as that, unfortunately.
It comes to the league, and so many across the game now are concerned about the financial repercussions with no games in football worldwide, basically anywhere. I mean, particularly when we've seen so much sort of progress and growth in the WSL and the women's game broadly. Is the hope that particularly some of the men's teams that support the women's teams financially don't make cutbacks and don't sort of pull back on the growth and maybe sort of lower down the pyramid?
Obviously the likes of us at Arsenal are very well looked after by the men's side, Chelsea, Man City. So yeah, I feel like as long as they're okay, we're okay. But yeah, I was part of a team that Sunderland Ladies, obviously the men dropped down to League One, and that had a massive effect on us as a women's team. We were full-time at the time, and now we had to go back to part-time in the top league. So I've seen it happen. I've been a part of it happening before, but hopefully it's not something that's going to, when it kind of sorts itself out. We've been trying to put together ways of keeping fit, keeping healthy, eating healthy in your house. It's been quite hard. I mean, I've only got a little flat at the moment, so it's been hard for me, and I'm sure other people are in the same boat. So I've been able to do it. So I guess I've been giving people ideas of what they can do, and the feedback that I've had on my social channels have been amazing. You know, people have been messaging me, sending videos of them doing. I mean, I did a 20-minute upper body workout. Lisa did a full body workout. So just little clips that people can do and keep themselves healthy and active. And people don't realise how little you sometimes need to keep fit. So it was good for us to give them an idea of what you can do with household items, I guess, to keep yourself fit and healthy.